Basically, if my wife's body was an arcade cabinet, this would be me and how I handle her controls.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If we play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back. It is the weekend. Saturday is here. We done made it. Hope you guys are having a good day because we got some good buttons that need to be checked. Chapters down below. That way you can skip around to a certain subject, show all the content creators, everybody that's featured, all their information will be down below as always. So without further ado, we's about to jump into it because we got a big show. We got some big buttons to check. Let's go. All right, now into them first set of MultiVersus King James buttons that need to be checked. This one was just, I believe, announced just yesterday, right? MultiVersus' official Twitter account, well, this is where I saw it, posted this saying it's time to team up with the GOAT. LeBron slams into MultiVersus July 26th. I haven't seen, this is honest to God truth. I first saw the clip, right? Well, not saw the clip. I first saw the announcement. I was like, we got to talk about this. I haven't seen the video yet, so I'm going to see it first time with y'all. Let's get it.
Time for the main event. Let's get it.
LeBron. So that's exact. I'm assuming that's his actual voice, right? 42. He's literally hitting him with the ball.
That man and LeBron sounds good to me. That's all, folks.
What zoinks? What a matchup.
Think fast. He's literally just
Showtime.
smacking everybody with the damn ball. Woo! With the slam. LeBron slams in July 26th. Holy shit, okay.
Block him, Bunny.
Block him, Bunny.
I got you, Bug.
What the hell?
Next.
Let's do this again, Bug.
Like that little shimmy they got at the end. All right. Once again, open beta July 26th, free to play. That is what's up. Early access July 19th through the 25th. That is what's up. Definitely let me know how y'all feeling. You know, look. I don't normally play platform fighters and whatnot, but I was honest. When I played this game, you know, they didn't like pay me or anything like that. I really did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a game that my family, like my daughter would like and stuff like that. We can kind of mess around with together. Like honest, like when it comes to games like Tekken, Street Fighter and stuff like that, my family doesn't really revolve around it, not like they used to. I'll play it like by myself and with the homies and stuff like that, but not so much with the kids. They just seem to like not prefer those, you know? But something like this, it seems like they gravitate, you know, to it more easier. Anyway, long story short, how are y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about King James in MultiVersus? Do you think it's a good fit? Were you expecting it? How do you think he plays? You know, just basically slamming everybody or smacking everybody with the ball, going for the slam dunk? Talk to me. All right, now into the next set of putting a spin on getting faded at EVO buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of edge-ups. I don't know what else to say. It pops off in the world of MenaRD, right? I'll put his profile on the screen. So y'all know, I don't know if you keep up, but the dude is always getting some kind of creative ass hair designs, braids or something. Anyway, he posted this just the other day, if not just yesterday, saying persistence at EVO, or tagging EVO, and check out the fade, putting the EVO logo on the side of the dome. And I gotta say, man, it looks, let me know what y'all think, really. I think, first of all, let's look at the beard shape. That looks pretty clean. Fade looks pretty clean. The way they faded it off the logo. I mean, I like the way there's like space between the outline and the squares. This shit looks legit to me. I don't know, am I tripping or what? I see the FGC, of course, reacting, say he's manifesting his EVO win. Other people saying, you know, he's looking slick. Alex Valle says, Papito. This right here has to be my favorite reply. Somebody by the name at LabTownWorm, if I'm saying that right, says, wow, you really like Capcom versus SNK 2. And then check out the yo, if they would have did that shit, if they can cut that shit, come on now. Come on now. But apparently somebody else like did it at one point. I'm not sure what this gentleman's name is. Let me know in the comment section if you know who he is. But obviously right here, you can see him playing, and then he got the EVO logo also carved into the side of the dome piece. Looking cool, you know what I'm saying? But let's be real, compared to Mena's the fade is just too crispy. You know what I'm saying? It's too clean. So anyway, there you have it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that hair? Do you think it's just taking a little step too far? I know it's weird. FGC is kind of weird, don't y'all think? I think it's like anytime somebody does something FGC related in their personal life, like if they get a tattoo that says FGC or like a Street Fighter character or something like that, or maybe get a hat that just says FGC, a lot of people in the FGC will look down on that. They'll be like, man, that's corny as shit. It's almost like they only want you to be FGC related when you're in the FGC. A lot of gamers think it's kind of, you know, lame when you take the FGC shit or the lingo and use it in, you know, let's say real life. I've seen that. And the reason why I said FGC hat and I use that as an example, because I did that shit. I remember when I first had Button Check or started making videos, I had a hat that said FGC. I made it myself. And I remember people in the comment sections trying to flame me like, did he really get a hat that said FGC? What the fuck? And I was confused because I was like, why not, man? I hold this community down. I love this community, you know what I'm saying? I always said, no matter what I end up doing, if Button Check is here for years or if it transcends into something else, whatever, you know what I'm saying? People will know about the FGC because I'm not gonna stop talking about the community. Anyway, when it comes to this fade right here, the EVO logo, how y'all digging it? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of EVO, while we're on the topic, buttons that need to be checked. Man, you know what? Like EVO this year, I wasn't planning on going, to be honest. I'm still not going, but I honestly thought, you know, because the last few years we really haven't experienced it, right? It's been online, lackluster and whatnot. This will be the first year in a long time that people are going to be live, you know what I'm saying? Like actually being able to travel to it. But I honestly thought, I was like, because COVID is still around and whatnot, that it was probably still going to be a little lackluster. The numbers will, I would imagine, would be lower than usual. So I was like, you know, who knows? But watching the marketing, everything they've been posting, like on their official Twitter account, like in all their socials, like it's getting me hyped. Like a lot of the stuff that's coming out with all of these sponsors, controllers, MultiVersus, the competition, you know, Street Fighter 6, possible announcements, like all this other stuff, it's getting me hyped. Like I'm getting that old school feeling of like, damn, I actually wish I would have went to this one. I really do, honestly. And I just wanted to bring up this right here because I thought it was interesting. They posted this, or EVO posted this back on June 10th. So I'm not sure what the numbers are now, but right here they say the regular registration and leaderboard. And at the time you see Guilty Gear Strive, then you see Street Fighter 5, King of Fighters, Tekken 7, Grand Blue, Fighters, Melty Blood, MK11, and then Skullgirls. I noticed that it doesn't have any numbers. Usually they have like numbers and stuff like that they'll put, but this time, I guess not. Some people saying they were thinking it was kind of like neck and neck. I saw that Ace King Off Suit posted this right here saying, I don't think it's neck and neck. Strive had like 1,050 plus players at Combo Breaker compared to Street Fighter 5's 450 plus. Gaps were closer at other events, but not super close. Street Fighter 5 may finish second, but it'll probably be much closer to third than to first. Then somebody else responds saying, that's a bot, my friend. And Ace is like, I've made a huge mistake. Either way, I'm glad he broke that down. So you see Guilty Gear. Are we surprised? Honestly, are we surprised at this point that 5 is not number 1 and coming in second place? And coming in second place to Strive. It almost feels, and let me know if I'm far off, but it does feel like the community is done with Street Fighter 5. I know we got like the rest of the year and whatnot, you know, maybe a good part of next year as well, but it does feel like with all the push for Street Fighter 6 and all the massive amount of information coming out with Street Fighter 6 and people already getting to play it and whatnot, it just seems like that's where the eyeballs are going now. It's like, bye-bye Street Fighter 5, you know what I'm saying? We busy looking at 6. I don't know, do y'all still feel the hype? Have y'all been keeping up with the current Street Fighter 5 competitions and caring who's winning and this and that, or do you think it's kind of decreased? Anyway, these are the numbers. I don't think I can be too surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, 5 came in like 4th or 5th or something like that. So anyway, these were the numbers, and once again, this was back on June 10th, but we'll see when it's finally said and done and everybody actually shows up and more people register and whatnot. We'll see. All right, now on to them next set, them last set of players getting indefinitely banned buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world I'm gonna say it right now, and this will probably be the last time we say his name in a while, but we have to say it because it's news, Mr. HungryBox. Apparently, he's been permabanned. The reason why this is a big deal, and I first saw this, I actually saw this like a week ago. It was like 6 days or something like that. People were tagging me, and a lot of people were debating, and I appreciate everybody that tagged me, man. Thank you for the massive love. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna cover it, because first, I didn't know if it was real. I couldn't really find any information about it, but I did see the Shimmy Network, big up to them, man. They're doing their damn thing. Amazing coverage of the FGC and gaming and whatnot. Profile on the screen. Their link is in the description field. Definitely check them out. Show them some love. So I did see them post this saying HungryBox banned from all future St. Louis Melee events. And this was after we did that last story, remember? Or that last event that occurred, you know, where he was sick, but he still went to compete, and then he apologized. He was like throwing up blood and stuff like that. He apologized saying, I shouldn't have did it, it was a bad mistake. And a lot of people were pissed off because they're like, why would you do that in the first place? You put everybody, you possibly could put so many people in danger. So anyway, it was a big thing. Well, I guess there's a St. Louis or a lot of events or a big event, you know, in St. Louis when it comes to Melee, and they were like, you're banned forever, basically. And then I'll put some of the reactions on the screen right here. You know, some people are saying it's a little bit excessive. You know, a lifetime ban is outrageous, or it's absolute bullshit. A lot of people are pissed off because they're like, we get being banned, you know what I'm saying? For like a certain amount of time, you know, being penalized, but from all events ever, you know what I'm saying? Just for you to say like, because you did that, you are forever banned. That's some big shit. And that's what it apparently is going on here. Like I said, I didn't have much more information than that, but a lot of people feel that is way extreme. Now, I do see others though that are like, well, you know, he knew what he was doing. He still did it. Yeah, he apologized, but you know, we feel like it's too little too late. Then I see that other side of the fence, somebody named Pocky or Pokey right here says, if it was a random, people would agree, but given it's a top player, people are willing to give him a pass. Everyone needs to be treated equally and fairly. And then I see somebody by the name of Shock Response saying, big facts fam, giving a pass to pro players is cancer in the FGC and honestly pushes me and others away from it. Then I see Shock kind of continuing that thought right here saying, I think the comment replies in this tweet highlights a much larger concern in the greater FGC. We can't agree on such simple precautionary measures at events without pro player privilege, then this scene is doomed for failure. So that's an interesting take. What do y'all think, man? Do you think it's as simple as like what some are saying? Like, no, top player privilege, this is exactly what's happening here. If it was anybody else, they would have been treated like a random. They would have been treated like this and nobody would have blinked an eye. But because it's Hungry, you know, somebody that's really well known, people are like, no, this is bullshit. He shouldn't be banned for life. So what do y'all think, man? I think I guess it's a fair question because on one hand, you're like, it was a serious thing. A lot of people felt very threatened or, you know, disrespected by his actions. But on the other hand, I guess we're used to seeing in the FGC permabans, or we're used to seeing like, you know, being banned for a certain amount of time, whether it's like a season, 2 seasons, stuff like that. I think we've seen that, but rarely have we seen somebody banned like forever, you know? So I think that's what might be catching the FGC or, you know, the gaming community in general off guard. How y'all feeling? Oh, hold up, before I get the hell out of here, the memes. How could I forget the memes? That was some of the best stuff to come from this whole story. You know, people went crazy. Right here, one of the ones I saw says, notice, as of July 16th this year, HungryBox will be banned from all Smash Bros. Events in the territory of Nunavut. He will be prohibited from entering and spectating at any of our venues. This includes our monthlies in Lakwilek, yes, and our early yearly major, the Icebox in Kuga, yeah, you get the point. Others saying HungryBox is now banned from the moon. He will not be allowed to participate on any locals or majors held on the lunar surface. I just noticed that. I love that the astronaut has a fucking fight stick in the laptop on the floor. That's funny as hell. Andrew right here says, notice HungryBox is now banned from Thanksgiving at my parents' house. More saying HungryBox is officially banned from coming to my birthday party. And Ballstick Man says, I just want to throw out there that HungryBox is also banned from my house. I'm not having a tournament or anything, but if he shows up, I'm not letting him in. And there you have it, ladies and gents. HungryBox is officially banned from every place on the face of the earth and from the face of outer space. So definitely let me know how you're feeling today. We have a plethora of buttons to check. Once again, all the links in the description field. Definitely show all the content creators and the events some love. I'm excited excited about EVO. How y'all feeling? Thank you guys for showing the massive love, subscribing, helping the channel grow. I do plan to go live soon, if not this week, hopefully the next week. I want to talk to you guys, man, and just chop it up and then hopefully do some giveaways. So love y'all forever. See you soon. Hope you're having a good day. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Forever. Forever.
Forever, 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 ever, forever, ever.